All right, thank you, Mar. So now for my presentation. My name is Michael van den Berg. I'm a technical art student here at the BUAS as well. And today I'll be talking to you about improving procedural workflows in Unreal and Houdini through the use of a custom editor mode plugin that I developed for Unreal. So imagine for a moment you're making an environment, and this environment contains some man-made elements. Let's make it, for this example, let's make it a road. And you want to make this road procedurally, and you decide to make a road tool. So you set up your HDA, you set up your blueprints, and you place your splines in the scene. And at some point during the development, you're probably going to be wanting to add some form of intersection. And with the spline tools that Unreal ships with, you realize that this is not so elegant. So it will either entail some time and careful placement by hand of the assets in the scene, or you compromise your creative vision a little bit, and you decide to make something that's a little bit more suited to the tools that you have at your disposal. This is not ideal, and it prompted me to develop this plugin. So what exactly have I made? What I've made is a plugin for Unreal that's a custom editor mode that allows for the creation of points with connections to multiple other points. So not just the previous one and the next one, but really an unlimited amount of points. And using the export functionality of my tool, the data can be converted to a JSON format and be imported into an external package like Houdini, for instance. So an example of this workflow, say you're making an open world game and you want to create a road network through the forest. My editor mode allows the user to create these line networks in the engine, and the export functionality allows the plugin to interface with Houdini engine. And Houdini in this workflow works just like any other HDA, except at the start of the procedure, it checks for the JSON file that contains the line data that I exported from Unreal. I wrote an interpreter in Houdini that then converts this line data into polylines that Houdini can understand and creates roads from them as well. In this example, Houdini engine is also used to load the landscape that's made in Unreal. It deforms the landscape to better fit the roads. It places guardrails and lampposts and places foliage where appropriate. So using this plugin, how can we extend this functionality even further? The most notable features that I have planned is support for custom attributes. So for instance, a float variable, so you can tweak the rust on a pipe, for instance, or string variables, so you can control what type of road or street gets placed along the line. I'd also like automatic exporting for automatic exporting of the JSON data to allow for quicker visualization and iteration. Because at the moment, to export the data to Houdini or any other package, it entails several keystrokes. And I want to expose the data to Blueprint, so native tool development in Unreal becomes an option. So some takeaways from this. In my opinion, creating solutions as a technical artist is about more than creating good algorithms. We're supposed to be making people's lives easier, and that entails improving user experience. And using C++ and custom editor modes in Unreal, we can achieve this goal and extend the functionality of the editor to create better user experience for our tools. And lastly, JSON is a great way of communicating data between programs, and it will allow you to play to the strengths of each program. All right, that was the end of my presentation. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, my name is Michael van den Berg, and I'll be available for an internship in September.